The guys on the defensive side of the ball, are you talking about getting some pressure on the quarterback? I mean, I think there's the athletes over there to do that in there.
They are. Those kids can run. They're excellent athletes, excellent football players, hard-nosed kids. And I thought they played well. We could clean up some of our tackling, Dick, as you saw. We let some guys, but that's also credit to their athletes. Mm-hmm. That's an extremely good football team, mm-hmm. and we played them. Our defense played as well as it could, and the fact that we got some pressure, even though some of their athletes may have gotten open there at times, the quarterback was forced to throw early or forced to throw under distress.
Mm-hmm. Talk about all the offensive line.
I was so concerned about it, and they played very well. Particularly our pass blocking, I thought was pretty good in a couple of situations. Fourth down play that they gave Rashawn a lot of time. But all in all, they played well. Second half it got a little, we had some guys shoot a gap here and there, but they were gambling hard and we were getting conservative. But other than that, I think it was a great start for offensive line. The credit goes to Dave Douglas. He is a master at motivating and teaching, and he's done a great job of teaching these guys. A lot of room for improvement, but boy, this was a great start for that group, that 5 guys.
Coach, you got Providence next Friday.
Do we? Is that who we are?
Dan,
sure?
I got to run.
All right. Yeah.
So there's no rest for the weary. I mean, you start off with defending state champ Montini, go right into Providence in a big rivalry game. First 2 games of the season, pretty tough for you. Is there anything that was exposed by Montini that you need to work on in the coming week against Providence?
Well, that's a good question, because when you play a quality team like Montini, things will get exposed. And Providence is going to see it. So yes, there's things that we can work on. It's great to get a great win, but it's also good to say, hey, these are things we need to work on. Obviously, the turnovers in the second half. I mean, we could have put the game away right at the get-go at the start of the third quarter. It would have been our 4th possession, 4th score. And we fumble on 4th and inches. I mean, the hole was there. We could have walked in. So those type of things we can fix. Certain things in our coverages, certain things in our the second half, and trying to, maintain possession, work clock. There's a lot of things we need to work on. But all in all, a great start to the season for us.
Ty Eisner had one heck of a game for you as well in the backfield. Was able to run the ball consistently, and even when it looked like he had a couple linebackers on him, just ran right through them. Yeah, that has to help you when your backs can get the extra yards.
It certainly does, because Ty can make guys miss, or he can run through them. And he was a workhorse in the second half, and we needed that. When Fergie started to cramp up, and it's a shame because the kid is such great safety, such a great athlete. Fergie's a big part of our offense. And I know he's frustrated, but on a warm night, and turf, those things are going to happen. But then Ty was able to pick things up for us. And Tyler Reed's coming in the game and supplying with a couple good runs and some blocks too was a real positive. It was great for him, another sophomore, to get some playing time.
Did you have to walk the field today, Coach, to find the good spots?
I did. Every game I used to always walk the field. I didn't walk the field today. I sat on the bench and talked to Gordy, so that was nice.
Nice job, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Coach, it was 3rd and 15, I think. Montini had the ball over here in the third quarter, and I'm pretty sure I heard you say, "I'm not even going to look." Is that right? Did I catch that?
I said, I'm not even.
I'm not even going to look.
It's like I could see the storm clouds coming on 3rd and long. It seems like there's a while there where we have a penalty, or the guy catch the ball and then just get the first down, or the guy scramble out of a tackle. I'm like, oh gosh! Every time we get them in 3rd and long, it's like, I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
That seemed to be their favorite position on the field.
Boy, the second half we took care of 3rd down. They did a nice job, and Coach Mack and his staff did a great job with the defense, defending a very, very good offense. They got 2 good quarterbacks. They're going to be tough to beat the rest of the year.
They have 2 very good quarterbacks, and I thought the defensive backfield did a pretty nice job.
Yes, they did, because we put them on an island. When we brought pressure, they had to play us. Westerkamp's as good a receiver there is in the state. 81. There's no doubt. He was last year as a sophomore. He was a junior. He's like 190, 6'2", He's a great athlete. And I thought, he got some of his yards, but I thought all in all we held him to 7 points, which is absolutely amazing with the explosiveness those guys can have.
I saw you were putting a lot of pressure on them,
yes,
especially in the first half. Was that blitzing linebackers, or were your front 4 doing it?
Combination. We saw Bolton, Calafell, Riley. All those guys were getting pressure on Abel. And then you look at the secondary did a great job of taking away the quick reads. We gave up some plays that we shouldn't have, but man, when it came down to having to stop them, my guys did a great job. And I think we got the makings of a pretty good defense, a pretty quick defense. It's a little different than the type of defense you've seen in the past. So, So we'll see. There's obviously a lot of things, Mike, we have to work on. But that's what you always do in the first game. You play a game like this, the exuberance of the kids afterwards. It was the exorcism of the demons of Memorial South up here in Memorial North. And I'm so happy for them. I was right in the middle of that whole all those kids in beach clubs. I thought I was the beached whale in the party at the beach bank at bingo.
Well, 21-7 is a good score. If you take into account the drive there at the beginning of the third quarter and the loss of the touchdown down here, the 4th and 1 down there, and the 4th and 1 down there. I mean, this could have been.
Yeah, we could have got up. That was the key, I thought. We stopped them right before half, which was huge.
Right.
And then we come right down and then put it on the ground going. And I don't know if the angle you had, but our kids blocked a huge hole.
Oh, yeah.
It was a walk-in.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Ty's eyes got this big. He was looking this way, and
but they got a little. They're tough. They got a little penetration. Drew just, kind of messed up the exchange a little bit.
They seem to be pinching between the tackles.
Yeah, they gambled a second after. Said, okay, go ahead and throw, because we did get kind of concerned. Why risk, And so they started gambling a little bit, and Ty broke a couple big ones, and then once we got a couple guys that were out, I really got conservative, and the reason I could do that because our defense was playing so well. When your defense come out and hold a team to 7, and they scored on their second possession, I think, and that was it. They were shut out the rest of the night.
Right. And the second possession was aided by late hit.
The late hit. That's right. So, that's a great credit to Mac and his staff and his defense. So I felt more comfortable being, except I didn't want to look on 3rd and 1.